Not only is history being read, but it's also being written.
History be made. Bitcoin is now up to $111. It's an all-time high, and it's continuing to rise. I've seen it break 3 times today. It went up to 110, and this is the highest that it's been. It's ridiculous. Last trade, 189 Bitcoin for $111.
Last trade was 189 Bitcoin.
It's an all-time high
for $111 a piece.
That's amazing to me. I mean, just look at this graph. You see this graph? That's the last 3 hours. Give me a second. History be made. Bitcoin is now up to $111.
Not only is history being read, but it's also being written. Guys, we got one of the best shows I ever put together today. One of the most bullish shows in cryptocurrency you're going to witness today. You're witnessing the evolution of money. We're deep down the rabbit hole. Judge Torres is trending. Judge Torres trending. The most important person in crypto. Judge Torres, the most important person in crypto. She will go down in history as a legend. XRP coming for the #1 spot. And this is Judge Torres. And when I just look at Judge Torres, I get like just a good feeling about this. Looking at Judge Torres, I mean, it kind of looks like my aunt. Judge Torres looks like my aunt. And I got a good feeling. And normally in cryptocurrency, when BuLLZiLLa gets them feelings, he's not wrong. Oh, this is Joe Katz tweeting 589. Buckle up time. 589. Joe Katz, the legend Dave Schwartz. He said, I swear. I was just getting gas today and I saw this. I don't mean to encourage crazy conspiracies. Can you see that XRP minion? Much love, Crypto Sharon. Crypto Sharon is here. Crypto Sharon's legendary. 589 right there. And guys, I'm telling you, I'll put together some of the most bullish clips you're ever going to witness. And we'll talk about that in a moment. I'll put together some of the most bullish clips you're ever going to witness in the history of crypto. And I actually went deep down the Tom Emmer rabbit hole, even deeper. Tom Emmer is the Minnesota representative. He was actually elected to the 3rd most powerful position in Congress. Now, I know I try to stay away from politics with cryptocurrency, but I don't know, maybe we should get a little bit more involved. And I'm going to talk about why today. Because this is the evolution of money. If we don't get involved, who will? New asset class incoming.
Finance that literally defines our freedom. It has up till now. If you look at the first 240 some years of this country, it's about the finance, but really about the last 70, 85 years of experience. It's about the ability for Americans to be mobile, right? To climb the ladder of prosperity. By the way, to fall off the top of that mountain and climb back up.
It's about climbing that ladder of prosperity. Crypto Trooper MacDon will tell you. Sometimes you fall off, but it's about getting on that horse and in that ladder and climbing back up again. I got a story about that too.
But it's been all done with paper currency and gold.
Paper currency and gold. This is what I was saying about the executive order last night that we reviewed, how they reference money as paper currency, fiat. Cash is trash. Welcome to the evolution of money.
Etc. Well, we just got the new version. This is digital gold.
Woo! Tom is pumped up. I told you guys, buckle up today. We got the new version. This is digital gold.
This is digital gold, right? This is the same concepts. It's for value. People are going to assign it value and use it as a medium of exchange. And this new area is all about people being able to get capital, to expend capital, to grow new ideas, to improve their lifestyle. I got news about finance that literally defines our freedom.
Good God, Tom Emmer. So I actually jumped on the rabbit hole on Tom Emmer. Look, Judge Torres is trending. HBAR is trending. I'm going to tell you, we're going to talk about that today, why HBAR is trending. Judge Torres is trending. There's a lot going on in the world of cryptocurrencies, digital assets. If you're bullish on cryptocurrency, you're in the best place to be for the #1 crypto show on YouTube. And if you don't believe me, ask Joey Paz123. He'll tell you. Oh, let's send the tweet out real quick. Let the world know we made it. Oh, y'all see my Bitcoin clip I found? $111 per Bitcoin. J. Earl. No way. $111 per Bitcoin. Who remembers that day? Does anybody remember when it was $111 per Bitcoin? HODL, the standard. Tell him, Mac. Guys, today we're going to talk about the most important person in crypto. Judge Torres, who looks like my Aunt Torres. We're going to talk about bullish Aunt Torres today. The most important person in crypto, Judge Torres, trending. HBAR trending. HBAR trending. HBAR trending. Bullish family share, that's trending on this beautiful Friday, 3/31, the last day of March. Hope everybody's ready. Hope everybody's having a very good Friday. Thank you for tuning in to the #1 crypto show. I cannot thank you guys enough for the love and support since 2017. Marcus Chill with the super chat. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Marcus Chill. Backs. We did a 100K challenge way back. Big news in April. And I don't know if it's true or not, and not to switch subjects. I got you, Marcus. True, but I see everybody's trending that the judge is supposed to make a decision by April 1st. Now, was it my video that started that? But I can show you why people are saying April 1st. People are saying April 1st. I mean, we could wake up rich April 1st. I'm not a financial advisor. Hey, I mean, if XRP rockets live, we're going to change it instantly. But anyway, Marcus Chu with the super chat. Backs. We did a 100K challenge way back when. Big news in April. What's coming out in April, Marcus Chu? Let me see. HBAR trending. Oh, the #1 crypto show. The #1 crypto show. You must see this. I guess that's what they do on YouTube. Everything is like urgency. Oh, #1 crypto show. You must see this. Which is true. #1 crypto show. You must see this. Ask Marcus Chill. He'll tell you. Trust in yourself knows for sure. Bam. Alright, let's say. Alright, we'll just send out a tweet. Even though I think it's feel like it's missing something. Ripple Wells. Good afternoon to all. I can feel a spaces brewing this weekend. Topics 589. Hey, I love them topics. Send some love out for my legendary brother Ripple Wells, since we're here. The legend. The legend. Ripple Wells. Ripple and Wells. You ready, Trust? Welcome to the evolution of money. Silk Road is trending also. We're going to talk about that too. Yeah, tell them, stay till the end. If you stay to the end, your life could change. Ask G-Man Dallas. He's been in crypto retirement. Well, maybe came out of crypto retirement. Well, I guess we all taste it. And that's kind of like what I want to talk about on our clip today. Like where Representative Tom Emmer says, we hit the top of the mountain. Because I remember when we hit the top of the mountain. I know G-Man remembers that day. Like that November 2021. Harmony was 35 cents. That was 35,000 per 100K. If you had 200K Harmony, that was $70,000. V-Chain was like 20 cents. That was 20,000 per 100K. If you had a couple 100K V-Chain, that's 20, 40, 60, 80,000. We was calculating by the hundreds and thousands, the tens, the 20s, the 30s. I remember that day. G-Man, you remember that day? G-Man remembers that day. And Tom Emmer has a reference to that day. Crypto will grow the economic pie for everyone. Crypto is the only way to deal with the 32 trillion in debt. I'll play this clip, but I do want to show the other clip. I got two clips from him today. One where he talks about falling off the horse and getting back on. Because now G-Man is back on that horse. Lord Mike. Matter of fact, Lord Mike and G-Man both back on the horse. All 𝕝𝕚𝕟𝕚𝕚, my legendary brother. We are going to be a little bit lenient today with the live because it's Friday. You know, Monday through Thursday, I'll be like super focused, news only. I don't break my concentration. Not for no one. Except for the Bulls family. Oh, Crypto Sharon. Sharon is here. Have no fear. I like to make a toast to Crypto Sharon. Working, but still not missing this opportunity. And maybe you shouldn't pass it either. Salute, Crypto Sharon. I tried to warn the world about these bullish mugs. I tried to warn the world about these bullish mugs right here. We got a special report that BuLLZiLLa123's mailbox melted when his bullish family mug arrived. No way. His mailbox melted? G-Man's mailbox melted one time also. G-Man got his mug. Welcome to the evolution of money. G-Man with a super chat too. Holy moly. Thank you, my brother. I really appreciate that. Oh, yeah. Remember that day. I know. I'll be thinking back to that day often. I'm like, damn, I was rich. I was rich for a couple days. I was rich for a few days. I tasted success. And I want it again. I want to taste that success again. We will. We'll taste it again. But I'm talking about them 100K challenge was peaking, though. We was like on fire. I'm talking about, I was thinking about that this morning. We're talking 70,000 just for Harmony. And we're not even talking Matic, V-Chain, VThor, Cellular, you know, the rest of the 100K challenges, whatever XRP, Stellar, you know, we're talking November 2021. Let's just think back to that day. But anyway, and I got the Tom Emmer clip. I'll get back to that. I'll stay focused. My apologies. I get so pumped up. G-Man Dallas, thank you big time. Yeah, I remember that day. It was fire for sure. I know. I think G-Man, he posted a picture. He was like riding his Harley. And it was like he was on his Harley on the way to get a camper. And the next thing you know, he was pulling the camper with his brand new Harley. Clear crypto retirement. I was like, oh, there's crypto retirement for sure.
We've got the same opportunity here. The difference, we got.
To reference to where they start is where I cut the clip is basically they're talking about how big the internet was. Like the internet was huge. And they talked about between the birth of the .com and between a certain period, it was like an unbelievable growth in the economy. And they're saying that with the same opportunity is here with digital currencies. And I know you guys can feel it even though we've been beat down a little bit. But guess what? This is the third most powerful elected official. And I went deeper down the rabbit hole in politics today. We're just going to dabble in it a little bit. We're going to dabble with politics just a little bit today. Because I think we can do more for crypto. And we're going to talk about that. Get them, Tom.
We've got the same opportunity here.
Okay.
The difference, we got $32 trillion in debt in this country.
Oh.
We've got to figure out how to balance our budget. And then guess what?
What?
You want crypto and everything associated with it to grow here, to innovate and grow here.
Okay.
Because that will grow the economic pie for everyone.
for everyone. Get them, Tom.
Republicans, Democrats, that's the only way. I'm going to tell you right now, my belief is that's the only way that you can deal with the $32 trillion in debt.
I think G-Man will back that. He said that's the only way you can deal with the debt. Remember back in the day they said the cryptocurrencies would help eliminate the debt? I think Tom Emmer's about 6 years behind us, but at least he's still super bullish on crypto. It's the only way to deal with the debt.
The only other way would be to declare the country bankrupt and go into reorganization and tell people that they're going to take haircuts for debts and we're going to pay this back, we're going to prioritize that. This is a company, the United States of America, that has not been managed well. Crypto is a big part of the answer, I believe, in how you...
Good God, Tom is laying it out too, guys. You hear what just Tom said? I'm only going to just replay this once right here. He says crypto is the opportunity to clear the debts, and we're going to pay this back, and we're going to prioritize that. This is a company, the United States of America, that has not been managed well. It ain't been managed well. We need a better manager. I think I'm backing LJ. Tom for president.
Crypto is a big part of the answer, I believe, in how you grow it. But
hey, I believe that too, Tom. Crypto is a big part of the answer in how you grow it. So you guys see that right there. And what's interesting about Tom, and I'm going to show you guys right now, is this right here. So basically, here's the thing, guys. What I ended up doing was, because Tom Emmer represents a certain district. You know, these elected officials represent a state or a district. And I was kind of curious, is anybody here from Minnesota? Do we got anybody from Minnesota in the building? We're going to learn a little bit about politics today, block music. Because basically, you know, like Tom got elected as a Minnesota representative. Tom Emmer, he's representing Minnesota, but he also represents more than that. He represents the GOP House Majority Whip Leader. I'm like, House Whip Leader. Anyway, so I'm like, all right, we got to dive down that so we can explain that to the Bulls family. So I found this really good clip that kind of explains what Tom is, his position, and what the game plan is. And then once you understand what's Tom's position, how he got elected, what the plan is, then we know who's who, what's what. But we need to find out who's in our district, like who's representing our specific district, and are they pro-crypto. I think, you know, I'm going to jump down that rabbit hole just a little bit because, you know, we got to make sure that cryptocurrency gets a fair shake.
And new tonight, Minnesota Representative Tom Emmer has been voted by the GOP as the GOP whip by his colleagues. Now that makes Emmer the third highest ranking member in a GOP majority house.
Okay, y'all didn't know that. Tom got elected to the House Majority Whip. That makes him the third most powerful person elected. So when y'all hearing Tom talking, and I'm making all these clips talking where Tom is talking about digital currencies, Tom is for real. And he got power. Yeah.
John Croman's here to discuss Emmer's future at the top of Republican politics.
Okay, let's talk about Tom's future in the top of politics.
Now, Emmer won a three-way battle for the post of majority whip, which is a tough...
He won a three-way battle to be the winner. So he already crushed two people that wanted to go against Tom. Tom is the crusher. They call him the crusher.
Tough job already because it involves delivering the votes on key bills. But it also means he's rising in the ranks in Congress and appears to be on the way to being a national political player.
Did y'all hear what he just said? Tom is rising in the ranks and on his way to being a national political player. Tell him Tom's out there putting in that work, Matati, in you.
By the time we went to bed in Moorhead on Thursday night, we were tied.
Tom Emmer is an unabashed conservative who went to Congress in 2015 representing the deep red Republican 6th District, which wraps around the Twin Cities Metro.
It's a very important position. The majority whip is responsible for making sure that the majority party has 218 votes or more to pass the majority party's legislation.
The U of M's Catherine Pearson says the role Emmer has been given is a sign the top Republicans have faith in his ability to deliver the goods.
Did you hear what they just said? This position that Tom was elected in, they have confidence that he can deliver the goods. Hey, we need confidence in Tom to deliver them goods because he's been talking a big crypto campaign, ain't he?
The whip is involved in key decisions, and then the whip needs to be in contact with pretty much every member of the majority party And the whip is responsible for knowing how they're going to vote.
It's highly likely Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy will move up to Speaker of the House, and Minority Whip Steve Scalise will become Majority Leader, which left a question mark for the whip position. Emmer beat out fellow Republicans Jim Banks of Indiana and Drew Ferguson of Georgia.
Good God, Tom Emmer crushed Jim Banks from Indiana and Drew Ferguson from Atlanta. Shout out to what, Going Blind? They said Atlanta, right? I think Georgia. Jim Banks looks familiar. But anyway, Tom made light work of them two guys. Now he's the third most powerful position
for the top post.
I think the fact that he chaired the NRCC and has good relationships with a lot of different types of Republican members.
It's like a little bit of a twist today in the show, ain't it? Because I always stay away from politics and stuff. But the thing is, I'm like, all right, we got to at least know a little bit about what Tom is doing instead of him just, talking big noise. Like, is he really in a position to do something? So that was the main reason I decided to jump down the Tom rabbit hole a little bit, because I want to know a little bit more about his position. And come to find out, he's like the third most powerful position elected. So I'm like, okay, I'm loving that. Yeah, get him, Emmer, for sure. Get him. Actually, okay, this is the other clip right here. Matter of fact, perfect. And I just want to show this one clip. Last time, I promise.
Finance that literally defines our...
But this is actually different from the one I just showed. But this is still the one where he says, we climbed the mountain and time to get back on, G-Man.
Finance that literally defines our freedom. It has up till now. If you look at the first 240 some years of this country, it's about the finance, but really about the last 70, 85 years of experience. It's about the ability for Americans to be mobile, right? To climb the ladder of prosperity. By the way,
it's time to climb the ladder of prosperity. And how are we going to do that, Tom?
To fall off the top of that mountain and climb back up.
Hey, even if you fall off, guess what? It's time to climb back up to the top. Sometimes you fall, gala music player. But what are we going to do? We're crypto pioneers. We know this is a new asset class. We've done our homework. We've done our research. Like Trust in Yourself says, you will be mocked. You will be ridiculed. But from the hard research you have done, it will pay off.
But it's been all done with paper currency and gold, etc. Well, we just got the new version.
Ooh, he said it was all paper currency and gold. But we just got the new version. Did we, Tom? Tell him about the new version.
This is digital gold, right? Ooh. This is the same concepts. It's for value.
Okay.
People are going to assign it value and use it as a medium of exchange.
Okay. Tell us more, Tom.
And this new area is all about people being able to get capital, to expend capital, to grow new ideas, to improve their lifestyle. I got news about finance that literally defines our freedom.
Woo! Y'all see that clip right there, though, right? Like he basically talked about paper currency, Miss J Kills, paper currency and gold. And we understood the medium of exchange and value up until this point. But we understand this is the digital economy. The evolution of money. Cryptocurrency is here to stay. If you would have been this guy, then you would know.
History be made. Bitcoin is now up to $111.
What? $111 Bitcoin?
It's an all-time high, and it's continuing to rise. I've seen it break.
That's an all-time high on Bitcoin, $111. You know how shocked they was? You can see the excitement and passion in his eyes. He's like, that right there, you can see passion, excitement, you can feel it. He's like, oh, $111. This is the all-time high for Bitcoin. He's like, yeah.
Like 3 times today, went up to 110.
He watching them charts close too. 110 went up 3 times a day.
This is the highest that it's been. It's ridiculous.
You got that right.
Last trade, 189 Bitcoin for $111.
Good God. Now imagine if I could say, bro, at that moment, listen, one day Bitcoin's going to be 20K strong, 30K strong, 50K, 69K, bro, $69,000 per Bitcoin. He would never believe me that day. He was like, bro, you're crazy as hell. I'm like, nah, I'm serious, bro. One day Bitcoin, they're gonna call it a commodity, and it's gonna be worth $50,000. He's like, no way, bro, no way. Yeah.
Peace. That's amazing to me. I mean, just look at this graph. You see this graph? That's the last 3 hours. Give me a second. History being
made for sure. We're part of history, Dr. Sheba. I'm just going to scan through these. Oh, rise and shine, bullshine. Good morning, crypto pioneers. This was my good morning to the family this morning. And this was like so epic. I put this together last night. I was like, oh man. I get real creative at nighttime for some reason. I don't know. My juices just be flowing.
My prediction, about 1 year ago, I actually was here at the Singapore FinTech Festival, and I got in trouble when I went back to the office because the PR team said I had overstepped by predicting that within a year, I predicted that financial institutions like banks would be using XRP in their payment flows. And that was
Tell them, Brad.
a year ago that I made that prediction, and I got
A year ago, we made that prediction.
went back to the office, and everybody's like, Brad, you're not allowed to say things like that. It turns out I was right.
Bam. Brad said it turns out I was right. D. Rasta. Lord Mike, how are you doing today, Lord Mike? Getting married next week. BuLLZiLLa, big shout out to Dr. Sheba getting married next week. Dr. Sheba, congrats. Getting married next week. No way. How long y'all been together for? And congrats on the wedding. Dr. Sheba, you gotta see that. How long y'all been together for, Dr. Sheba? Congrats. Please tell the wife I said congrats. She has the best husband a person could marry. A crypto pioneer? What? That's a real husband right there. He's thinking about the future of money so he can provide and spoil you and take you around the world and give you everything that you desire. Miss J. Kills is like, yeah, that's what Jay's gonna do for me. Take me around the world. Ain't that right? Yeah. Judge Torres is the most important person in crypto. And this is trending. Judge Torres right here is trending. She will go down in history as a legend. And if y'all can't tell, Judge Torres is related to me. I know her as Aunt Torres. Y'all know her as Judge Torres. She could pass for my aunt though, couldn't she? Oh no, Adam said have a prenup. Make sure you keep your crypto close. Oh, on and off for 6 years? Okay. It's probably been like wild 6 years too, because you know you like was focused on crypto sometimes and you know losing track. You know sometimes you put crypto first, so he finally decided, okay, I'm gonna put her first now until crypto comes back. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Let me stop. But congrats on off, but now it's gonna be on only. He decided to not get serious. She will go down in history as a legend. On my Twitter, the actual clip I played. Oh, you're talking about I didn't cut this thing down so many times from so many different angles. As far as like the original Brad clip of it, I have no idea as of right now. I didn't cut this clip like 10 times already. It wasn't just the original Brad clip of him saying that about the XRP. I probably tweeted the original one maybe like kind of farther down my Twitter maybe. Judge Torres going down in history. Oh, check this out. Joe Katz, I swear, I was just getting gas today. And I saw this. And I don't mean to encourage craziness. Conspiracies. 589. Yeah, way to go on the wedding. Dr. Sheba, congrats. Congrats to Dr. Sheba. He's going to have the most bullish wedding ever. And the most bullish night that night. We're talking twins. Next day it's going to be twins. Tom Emmer, third most powerful position. I just showed you guys that clip. I guess I can show you just one part.
Tonight, Minnesota Representative Tom Emmer has been voted by the GOP as the GOP whip by his colleagues. Now that makes Emmer the third highest ranking member in a GOP majority House.
Tom is the third most highest ranking member in the GOP. So that means Tom carries weight. And this is why I'm going to be diving down the rabbit hole a little bit on each state. Because I want to know like when's the next elections, who's going to be pro crypto. So we're not going to go too deep into politics on, but I do want to like kind of focus on when the elections are and what's are they going to be running their campaigns on. Like who are our crypto campaign runners? Kind of like what Coinbase is doing a little bit. And I think we should step our game up as far as because I don't really take elections that serious and voting that serious. But if crypto's on the line and our future's on the line, it's time to get a little bit more serious. Cartech Pilly, what you think? 589 truck coming through. Here goes 𝕝𝕠𝕚𝕨. Cheers, my brother. Bullish fam has the Ripple vision. He got the vision. He got the Bullish family mug. That's 𝕝𝕠𝕚𝕨. I think we sent that mug to him for a member mug, I believe, when we gave like a member thing away. I think we actually had an issue with personalizing it, so I had to send the Bullish family one. 𝕝𝕠𝕚𝕨, much love. Thank you so much. Oh, diesel is the fuel for... Okay, we're going deeper with it. Okay, I like that, what Gala Music is saying. Diesel is the fuel for the infrastructure of the new economy. So 589 means what? New economy, incoming. You know how we used to do it with Joe Cat's tweets. We could turn that into like 30 different things. Diesel number 2, there's so much more to it. Number 2, okay, hold on. 589, 519, 539, and 549. You could have a whole show out of that. The House Majority Whip, 𝕝𝕠𝕚𝕨 589. Oh, discover why XRPayNet is built on the XRP ledger, providing lightning fast and secure transactions is the tip of the iceberg. Oh, Marcus Chill, I just joined the Discord. I had a Telegram for 2+ years, and then I went under a rock. Well, Marcus Chill, I'm glad you're back. You came back at just the right time, too. Because Litecoin Leo showed up. 𝕝𝕚𝕚𝕝 is here. Thanks for responding to my question, following on Twitter now, and found the video. Oh, did you? Okay. Oh, okay, it works. See, this is why I like doing live. Because when you're live, you can actually respond to people and talk, and, you know, and now we know 𝕝𝕚𝕚, and then I can get his name right like the 10th time I said it. Like, finally. He's like, finally, he said it right after all that time. I was probably calling him all kind of things. My apologies. I'm bad with names. Providing lightning fast and secure transactions is the tip of the iceberg. Iceberg straight ahead, Walter Butler. You guys remember the old bearable guy picture with the iceberg straight ahead and why we're built on XRPL? Matter of fact, guys, make sure you get your XRPayNet wallet. And get your XRPayNet. Link in the description for one of the baddest wallets on the planet. Actually, I want to talk about that really quick too, guys, in the Telegram, because we've been on fire in the Telegram. I just want to talk about one thing, because somebody did put a lot of hard work in there to bring this to my attention. XRPayNet, it's a big deal. Ask Miss J Kills, she'll tell you. Crypto will grow the economic pie for everyone. I truly believe that. Ask Miss J Kills, she'll tell you. Stacy B in the Telegram. She had a lot of stuff to say about this token that she's very excited about, called Nexa, N-E-X-A. And had like a lot of good information with it too. Nexa is a layer 1 blockchain with the native token smart contract. Has the ability to scale global PTP usage. Hope Stacy B is seeing all this. Next employs technology such as graphene, which reduces traffic overhead by reducing block overhead. And then there's more about partnerships, utility. They're sharing all kind of good stuff in here about it. So that's our Telegram group. Shout out to Stacy B. Oh, so she wants y'all to know the token's been on fire. It's up 35%. I'm going to dive more into that token too. That's just the gist of the information. Oh, we got some more good stuff coming up then. Jose and the Telegram. Oh, Lord Mike be on fire with the news. We got an amazing Telegram. 620 people strong.
Opportunity here. The difference? We got $32 trillion in debt in this country. We've got to figure out how to balance our budget. And then guess what?
What?
You want crypto and everything associated with it to grow here, to innovate and grow here, because that will grow the economic pie for everyone.
Yeah.
Republicans, Democrats, that's the only way. I'm going to tell you right now, my belief is that's the only way that you can deal with the $32 trillion in debt.
Yeah. I was actually watching these clips a lot last night, And actually, I was actually really studying these videos because, I mean, I don't know, maybe Tom had me so pumped up last night. I actually went back and watched them today again. But I kind of wanted to watch the whole thing. And matter of fact, shout out to Bankless Podcast. I got these clips from Bankless. And I think link in the description for the actual entirety of the video. Amazing show. And Tom had me so pumped up, I actually jumped down the rabbit hole on politics a little bit because I wanted to know more about him. He represents Minnesota. He's a House Majority Whip leader. He was elected into that position. We talked about that. And like I said, I'm going to be diving a little bit more into, you know, what district is what. And I don't know, at least come up with like a list of who is what in our districts. So we know who is pro-crypto. So I think there's going to be a lot more emphasis next time elections run around. Because we do have the power. And that's like really the only time they listen when it's time to like vote, right? When they want us to vote for them. Then they like speak all that good stuff. And if we pay more attention, then hey, you never know what we can get out of it, True Dukel. Yeah. The legend himself, former Ripple employee, has returned. So Bob Way, and this is March 25th, and Bob Way worked at Ripple. And let me show you the clip first, because I remember I met Bob Way in Texas. Mark Smart will tell you. But also, let me set the scene here. There was a big thing about Ripple back in the day and 𝕤𝕚𝕚𝕚. Like, there was like a big thing about 𝕤𝕚𝕚𝕚. Nobody really knew who he was or seen his picture. But I was like, well, hold on. Bob Way seen 𝕤𝕚𝕚𝕚. And this is Bob Way in Texas. The Texas meetup. Crypto Communities Unite. And this is where, you know why they call it Crypto Communities Unite? Because I had to fly out there and try to crush some FUD on XRP when there was like no XRP channels. I was out there all alone. Solo. Actually, I wasn't solo. Bob Way showed up. Actually, no, I wasn't all alone and solo. The XRP army did show up in full force. But this is called Crypto Communities Unite. So you know it was like a very stressful situation. They were counting on me to unite the people, Mark Smart. Crypto Sharon, they wanted me to unite them. And this is what happened.
𝕤𝕚𝕚𝕚.
𝕤𝕚𝕚𝕚. Yeah, you just passed back there. Yeah, of course, 𝕤𝕚𝕚𝕚. You know, the 𝕤𝕚𝕚𝕚 that nobody's seen, and you know, he's like a mystery. Well, guess what, guys? Bob Way's seen him. Very close friends.
I know, I'm more close friends.
Yeah, that's for sure.
So yeah, but really, I came out to see you because you've been hounding me since I showed up on just to see you. I came out to see you because I came out to see you. I came out to see you. I came out to see you because you've been hounding me since.
Did Bob Way say he came out to see me? Oh no, stop that, Bob! Stop that, Bob! You're too much, Bob.
I showed up on and I wanted to do this because this is Texas and isn't
you know how they do it in Texas. They do it big in Texas. BuLLZiLLa was there, Bob Way was there, Bearable Guy was there, G-Man was there. G-Man was there.
Awesome.
Yeah, you're from Texas, right?
Raining. Yeah, from Houston. 𝕤𝕚𝕚𝕚.
𝕤𝕚𝕚𝕚 from Texas. So the point of the story on this, guys, is Bob Way was on the show before. I met him in Texas. But it's good to see Bob Way back on social media. Because he did have a big-time health scare. So I'm assuming that God is good and it worked it out for him. So, God is good. I'm not assuming God is good. God is good, but he worked it out for Bob. So I'm sitting here trying to decide at the last moment if I should write for an XRPL grant. Now, why is this... Thank you, Dr. Sheba. I appreciate that. Because it was like, you know, I was nervous going out there. Them Bitcoiners were upset. They were called Bitcoin Maxis. And they wasn't called Bitcoin Maxis for a reason. Because they were like... And this is when people felt real strongly about their crypto. Like, seriously. Like, they're calling them Bitcoin Maxis. And it's called Crypto Communities Unite. Like, I had to go out here there and unite the people. Oh, yeah, and then Bob Way was talking about he's going to each table and schooling each person about XRP. Because there was not one XRP fan there. Except for the ones that came. But it was like different tables. Like, you had... You know, Litecoiners, the Bitcoiners, and Bob was going to each table and convincing them each way because nobody had clear information there. Alex Vlogs will tell you, they're just basically people will listen to FUD and run with that. But once you got the actual news about what's really going on, like, oh, okay, no wonder. He says, I'm sitting here trying to decide at the last moment if I should write for an XRPL grant. The grant would support me in creating an XRP educational video series with hands-on group activities. And this is what he kind of talked about on my show back in the day, where he was going to create something where he wanted multiple people to get involved. And this is why I'm kind of talking about this, because, you know, if your guys are, he basically is saying he's looking for a team. And if he gets this XRPL grant, I'm pretty sure you guys can, you know, split the pie, or however he wants to, however you guys work it out. The grant would support me in creating an XRPL educational video series with the hands-on group activities. It would explain Let's Rippling, banking, XRP, and bridge currencies. The problem is XRPL grant folks already told me their grants don't support educational projects, only development ones. Okay, should I write the grant application anyway? What are your thoughts? Now, the one point I kind of wanted to share is right here. Okay, so the grant is for two reasons. I like some people to help me who need to be paid. Bam. So guys, y'all seen last night's show that we talked about XRPL. XP Market is hiring. So basically, I'm trying to talk about like crypto jobs, like E-Man. This could be you right here. Yeah, that's the, okay, yeah, I went to that event in Texas, and this is probably maybe 2018. So this is like way back in the day when like everything was super tribal. And I flew out there to the Texas meetup, and it was wild. BitBoy was out there, all the Bitcoiners, XRP family showed up. It was wild. But then when Bob Way showed up, we was like, no way. Because, you know, we all knew Bob Way from Ripple. He's like one of the first guys at Ripple. And I like some people to help me who need to be paid. I think people need to be paid out there going blind. But I'm obviously too cheap to pay them. Cameras and editing, graphic design, animator, and materials. It puts, so basically, guys, you know, hey, you never know. You could be a part of Bob Way's team. You'll get the grant. Next thing you know, your life has changed. And then you're telling everybody, oh, yeah, I heard about BuLLZiLLa talking about that grant one day. And Bob Way, I decided to try. And next thing you know, bam. Huh? We about to boom soon. In XRA, I'm going to holler, Dr. Sheba. I wonder if Dr. Sheba, the Stacy B. I wonder if Stacy B got the same name on YouTube, because sometimes people got a different name on YouTube and then on Telegram. So then it's kind of hard to figure out who's who. But I think Stacy B might be Stacy B. This is it right here. Look at this. Yeah, you just passed back there. Yeah.
Arthur Brito.
Arthur Brito worked at Ripple also. First guy at Ripple. One of the first. So was Bob Way, one of the first guys at Ripple also.
Arthur Brito.
Yeah, you just passed back there. Yeah, of course, Arthur Brito. You know, the Arthur Brito that nobody's seen, and you know he's like a mystery. Well, guess what, guys? Bob Way seen him. Very close friends.
I know. I'm more close.
Bam! I touched Bob Way, baby. I touched him. That's how close we was. I touched him. I touched Bob. I remember when I was talking to Dave Shorts. Everybody in the chat was like, "Touch him, touch him." Trust me, I wanted to. I was like, "Oh, Dave." You know, of course, someone. All right, let me count. All right.
Close friends.
Yeah, that's for sure.
So yeah, but really, I came out to see you because you've been hounding me since I showed up on the
We'll move on. Bob said he came to see me, like Lord Mike. Johnny Denton says, I practice law in Massachusetts. Massachusetts judges have a mandatory retirement at the age of 70. Must be just Massachusetts, because a lot of them judges gotta be over than 70. I practice law in Massachusetts. Massachusetts judges have a mandatory retirement age of 70. In other words, if Warren was a judge in Massachusetts and not a senator, she would have to retire. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, definitely touching them. That's what I'm talking about. Like the other day when Tom Emmer and they were interviewing the one guy who's on the Fed advisory, I forget his name, Greenberg or something, and they were like steady tripping him up. You could tell that dude, you know, it might be time for him to give the position up. And like, I think one of the guy was like, what? He was like one of them Republicans or senators. He was like 85 or 90. I'm like, hold on, something ain't right with that. And we're talking about the internet. No, hold on. Okay, so in other words, if Warren was a judge in Massachusetts and not a senator, she would have to retire. No, I don't know how old she is. If you're too old to rule on the application of law, maybe you're too old to be making law. Hey, I'm just reading what John Denton said. I'm not here to question her age or how old she is or anything. I'm just covering the news. The news. It's born. And actually, I'm looking more into this because I don't know. I'm gonna see where each of these people really stand for myself. So I'll get back to you on that also. Maybe you might want to subscribe, because I'm telling you, I got a hell of a rabbit hole I'm working on. And it's, you know, if we're going to touch on politics, we're going to learn something. As far as being no Tom Emmer was representing Minnesota, now he's the third most powerful position. You know, they're talking about he has a lot of promise. And we're going to find out a little bit more about that. U.S. government sold 216 million Bitcoin from Silk Road. No way. I follow this close. I always follow this pretty much because, you know, the Ross, you know, the Silk Road thing, it's wild. Bitcoin sold in part of 50,000 Bitcoin seized in November following the arrest of James Zong. Yeah, matter of fact, we followed that case closely also, too. Good God, they're selling this quick. Yeah, because the James Zong guy, actually, we dived down this rabbit hole super deep. Remember this one? They found 50,000 Bitcoins in his bathroom in a coffee can. And come to find out, somehow he worked this whole Silk Road thing, like, you know, back during the Silk Road days. But come to find out, this James Zong guy ended up funneling big money. I think, into Minnesota, I believe, or it was somewhere where it started building residential. Now they were building commercial properties. And they all got seized. You remember that we did that rabbit hole on James Zong and his partner was like, we had no idea where the money was coming from. And they were like, oh man. The Bitcoin sold as part of the 50,000 seized in November from James Zong, who pleaded guilty. And you guys remember he had to give up his, like, the keys and all that. Alleged manipulation of transactions on the Silk Road in 2012. The government intends to liquidate the remaining 41,000 Bitcoin in 4 transactions over the course of a calendar year. Crypto traders were spoken to. Crypto traders who spooked after the U.S. authorities transferred over 200 million worth of Bitcoin to Coinbase on March 9th. U.S. authorities transferred 200 million worth of Bitcoin to Coinbase on March 9th. Crypto is here to stay. They is very excited about that Bitcoin, and they want the money off of that. March 9th, and they transferred it to Coinbase. That means they ready to sell, rising much as 9% in a 24-hour period. Bitcoin continues to trade around $28,000 per Bitcoin. Guys, welcome to the #1 crypto show on 3/31, the last day of March. It's Friday. I know you guys are busy today. But can you show some love and smash that thumbs up? Because we got almost 200 people here. If we get 200 thumbs up, what happened to Gmail Brown? He said, my condolences, Gmail. Big Skies. Gmail. Heading to a funeral. Oh, sorry to hear that, Gmail Brown. My condolences also. Yeah, Vegas this year, May 6th. Lady E, Bags, Tills. That's going to be epic. Are y'all going out there, Miss J Kills? That's like, y'all be flying like out from like basically kind of the same area. Bitcoin going back to 100K, says going blind. So guys, I got a lot of that good information from Chini Patel, Digital Asset Investors Ambassador of Information. That's what DAI used to call him back in the day. I'm not sure what the relationship is now, but shout out to Chini Patel. A lot of good news all the time. Chini Patel had a lot of good stuff too. He'd be on fire. Oh yeah, the HBAR news is trending. This is why. Hedera now ranks above. Now I'm just kind of shocked, guys. There's gonna be a day, and you guys are gonna be wishing you bought more HBAR. Cause I remember like HBAR trading sideways at 4 cents forever, 5 cents forever, 6 cents, 7 cents. It can never seem to break past 9 cents, I believe. But the partnership's increasing by the day. Consortium, Crypto, Action, Bullish, Jackson. All shout out to Crypto Consortium Jackson, who's known for melting portfolios. Also, BuLLZiLLa, I was looking at thank you big time for the super chat, my brother. I appreciate it. BuLLZiLLa, I was looking at the Stellar ISO 20022 ecosystem and ran across the Ethereum AFR token. You know, that's right in our price range, 2.00014. Is it already in the Lobster wallet? I'm kind of curious about that. And guys, and this is what's really exciting about crypto, I believe. Like what Crypto Consortium Jackson is referencing, a token that's basically built on Stellar. And you guys, you know, they got the XLM grants, just like the same way they got the Ripple grants and the XRPL grants. These products are building on top of XRP or XLM. We don't know which one is going to be the breakout star, but there's going to be some breakout stars. And if we got them bad boys in our wallet, guess what? We become the breakout star. The next thing you know, you're jumping off the cliff in Hawaii into the clearest blue water you ever seen. And then Dr. Shiba is getting married on the beach in Kona. Remarried. He's already getting married now, but you know, after it takes off, he'll get remarried. HBAR now ranks above the top tech firms as seen in the State Department release. One day, the majority of tech firms will leverage HBAR. iFrame is a big deal. Yeah, I'm going to check into that one. Oh, and it's in the Lobster wallet. Okay. Tell them going blind. Thank you big time, guys. Smash that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe as you come in. It helps out in a big way. Puts our video right beside BitBoys. Lets them know we're coming for that chair, BitBoy. We're coming for that spots. Actually, no, after I seen all that drama BitBoy be involved in, I'm like, damn, I'm glad I didn't go to $1 million first. Because at least now I get to see what happens. Like, they come at you hard. Even harder than they've had me before. I'm like, oh, snap, at $1 million, they really come at you. So I'm like, all right, when you know, now that BitBoy's going through all that drama, I'm like, okay, I'm glad BitBoy made it first. Because now I get to prepare, make sure my skin is a little bit thicker. Because, you know, sometimes I wear my emotions on my sleeve. I don't know if I'd have been prepared for all that drama. But anyway, DEVON, tell him happy Friday, everyone. Good to see you, DEVON. Guys, look at HBAR's Global Governing Council. IBM, Google, DBS, Chainlink, Boeing, and now the State Department. And we actually did a deep dive in this. All this is accurate as far as there goes backup Brad Kimes, digital perspectives. What Brad Kimes got going on.
But it's an important legal point.
Y'all know where backup Brad Kimes started at. Matter of fact, back in 2018, 2017, this was the place to be to get your. Matter of fact, yeah, this was the place to be. Brad Kimes will tell you. He was my backup Brad Kimes. I'm glad to see his success took off too. I knew he would do well. I told him he should start a channel. I told him he was a smart dude. So I think they'll be out in Vegas too. So it's gonna be Bags, backup Brad Kimes, DAI. I think everybody's gonna be out there in May, right? Georgia.
Saying the law is very.
I seen Tom Emmer crush some official from Georgia going blind. Some guy tried to run against Tom from Georgia. He sent him home crying. What's up with that? Sent him home crying. I'm just joking.
Very, very clear on. And it may sound like a, you know.
Listen to Or lay down exactly what the SEC Ripple case is. Settlement ruling, what comes next. Okay, shout out to backup Chini Patel. HBAR recognizing by the U.S. government for the role in human rights. Tell him, DEVON, HBAR is a big deal. HBAR, Hedera, will use blockchain technology to drive democratic change in the U.S. Many digital currencies are often driven to new highs. See, this is when I need Hodl Model. She could do like the reading part where, you know, where she would serenade y'all with the like the woman's voice right now. Many digital currencies, and then bam, then I will come back in. See how am I supposed to be reading right now? Anyway, many digital currencies are often driven to new highs by different fundamentals. The HBAR is on the front line today as it acts, and it's under the radar of the U.S. government. They've been under the radar for a while, right? HBAR got like big time partnerships. According to the press release shared by the State Department, Hedera has joined 150 companies that have shared a commitment to advance democracy. Today, They all recognize that HBAR is coming for that #1 spot. That's what I'm saying, Dr. Sheba. We get a lot of big HBAR news. It's massive all the time. And they can't seem to break that. Let's check the all-time high on HBAR. I'm kind of curious on that one. Okay, we checked out Stacks, Velo, XRPayNet. XRPayNet green. Let me see what's going on with that. Oh, snap. Okay. A little bit of green, 0.0015. Might be because going blind. And which token was we just talking about? Oh, HBAR. 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 I'm kind of curious on all-time high. I guess I could have just asked DEVON. You know, whoa, oh, snap, hold up. HBAR is pumping 15%. That's what HBAR does, though. It always pumps and can never break past that 9 cent. It must have, like, lots of resistance at 9. Because, let's see if we go to the all. Well, it must have broke it back in the day. Because we hit 50 cent back in the day. But then basically it always trades between 4 and 9 cent. As you can see right here, 4 is 6 cent, 7, 8, 6, 5. It can never just break. And look, even 8.086. It can never break that 9 though. What's going on with that? It always just, you know, loses its steam at 9 cent. But that's still a hell of a deal. What's the total supply on this one? Okay, 50 billion. Okay, XRP has 100 billion. Went to $3. HBAR got 50 billion. Is that $6? 10 cent all-time high. I mean, that's still a hell of a deal if you go from 10 cent to 50 cent or to $1. Good God, that'll be a nice little ride. All 6-8 in the building with the super chats. 6-8J. Hey you. Hey you. That's like the Pink Floyd song. Hey you. Out there in the crowd. 6-8J with the super chat. Much love, my brother. Thank you big time. I appreciate that. Big time. Big time. I think I issued a simple HBAR challenge back in the day, like 4 cent. We got like 1,000 of them for like super cheap. I think you should at least have 1,000 HBAR, if anything else. Bullish Queenie B. Crypto for life with the super chat. I appreciate that, my brother. Thank you big time. HBAR. Oh, I thought this was pretty interesting right here. Oh, okay. I thought this was pretty interesting right here. If you guys follow Mr. Beast, being mad about a brand new car is actually insane. Oh, this got any music on it?
Has anyone ever tipped a car?
Okay. So basically, guys, I remember seeing this clip. Mr. Beast, you guys might know Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast is actually the biggest YouTuber. There's no YouTuber bigger than Mr. Beast. He has like 100 million subscribers or something. He's known for giving away money or just doing all kind of like wild like giveaways and just like that's basically what he grew his channel on. Like, you know, I gave 5,000 each to 10 homeless people, or you know, he's just always doing something wild. I seen Alex Cobb probably about a month or two ago. He actually grew up. I was shocked when I looked at his channel because, you know, when we first watched him, he was a kid. He's on like 14 or 15 when he first started his channel. And he was on fire too when we first started. Matter of fact, yeah, Cobb was representing big time for XRP around the time I first got in crypto, 2017. But he was on about 15 or 16 then. Now he's like all grown up, became like a man. I checked his channel, I looked like a different person. I was like, no way. So Mr. Beast went into this restaurant and he said, have you ever been tipped a car? And she was like, oh no. So I was like, whoa, that's huge. Then come to find out she's hating on the car in a later clip. Like, you got a free car. Watch.
Has anyone ever tipped a car?
Oh my,
Y'all want to see the car? Holy.
Wow, Mr. Beast. Thank you so much for giving me the leftover Mr. Beast company car. I love the logos and the lightning bolt on it. I'm gonna love driving this to my waitressing job every day.
Has anyone ever tipped a car?
Oh my,
Y'all want to see the car? Holy.
Wow, Mr. Beast.
No, hold on. Talk about being ungrateful. Yeah, we live brought Charlie Lee's bags. Because Charlie Lee sold. He sold every Litecoin he had. He dumped on y'all. Like Charlie dumped his Litecoin right on you, Litecoin Leo. And I'm joking. I joke a lot. Nah, Charlie did dump his Litecoin. He dumped it on us all. Because he's supposed to be the captain of the ship and then sold at 300 per Litecoin. How much is Litecoin right now? Are you kidding me? So, oh, Bullish Queen EB with the love. Going out the door because we're going to get out of here in like less than 5 minutes. Less than 4 or 5 minutes. Bullish Queen EB, thank you so much. Bullish Queen EB was here gifting memberships the other day too. And always showing love. All the way from the UK. Bullish Queen EB. Without you, where would I be? Bullish Queen EB. Without you, there would be no me. Bullish Queen EB. Come. Okay.
Thank you so much for giving me.
I get carried away doing that. I like having fun. So here goes Mr. Beast. And of course I study Mr. Beast a lot because, you know, I want to know what the secret was to getting to 100 million. And I think we're on our way. Because I think we got that Mr. Beast effect.
Has anyone ever tipped a car?
Huh? Like, you can just tell like Mr. Beast is like a real cool, down-to-earth dude. And I think I give that vibe, don't I? Real cool, down-to-earth dude. Do I give that vibe too? Do I give the Mr. Beast cool, down-to-earth vibe? So anyway, I can't believe she's hating on a free car.
Has anyone ever tipped a car?
Oh my, y'all want to see the car? Oh.
So basically she complains because it has a logo on it. She could pull the logo off. What's your thought, Going Blind? Can she pull the logo off of that? Bulls Queen B, thank you. Oh, oh yeah, okay. I think Dr. Sheba got that one. Yeah, because Mr. Beast is used to giving out, like, you know, all kind of unbelievable cars and brand new cars. I remember one video they had like a dealership where he actually bought every car in the dealership, and each person that came in to get a car, he would just give them a car. Like, that was insane. Like, we're giving away every single car in this dealership. It was like 100 cars. I'm like, no way. 200 cars. That's insane. And he basically talks about the more he gives away, the more money he makes. Because the more you do in the video, the more views you get. So I'm like, whoa, it's like an ever revolving wheel of just putting everything into it and then getting it all back, putting it all back. It's wild. Yeah, she wanted a Lambo, but she ended up getting the Mr. Beast mobile.
Has anyone ever tipped a car?
And she became a hater afterwards. That's not right. Oh, the Bullish merch store. Check out BuLLZiLLa with his new Bullish family mug. Oh my God. Yeah, that's a free card too. Like, no way. And she complained the next day. Talk about being ungrateful. I would be like very grateful. Free car. Oh my God. I'd be like, Mr. Beast gave me this car. And be like taking pictures with it, like doing all kind of stuff with it, dancing and stuff. But anyway, BuLLZiLLa, the hottest Bullish family mug. Thank you so much for the support. And my brother got his mug. BuLLZiLLa 589. Long-time supporter. Bam. Salute, Miss J Kills. Bullish mugs up, Miss J Kills. Lord Mike. Cool Cat Crypto. Michael Gray. Bullish Queenie B. Cheers. And hope everybody has an amazing Friday. Salute. Chi-Town K. Bullish Queenie B. Thank you big time. Cool Cat Crypto. And yep, we had all the clips. We had them all. So I guess I'm out of here. Time to make some more Tom Emmer clips. And I guess we'll go out with... What we're going to go out with? Not Jackie Chan. Bullish Queenie B. I hope you have the best Friday ever. Yeah, snatch it back. Mr. Beast, got Mr. Beast chocolate in Walmart now. I'm like, whoa, that's like from YouTube to chocolate to like, you know, so... That's huge. That's huge. Oh, Bob Way. XRPayNet. All Bitcoin for $100. Okay. Now we'll go a little bit farther. All 589. Joe Katz. XRPayNet's a big deal. All them Tom Emmer clips. Y'all see those as like just melting the internet left and right. BuLLZiLLa took it to the next level on them. Oh, shout out to X Swan. Matter of fact, XRPayNet had a new announcement today. Oh, now it messed me up on what I was trying to search this for. She needed a Lambo. She needed to work for it. Cheers, Miss J Kills. Milwaukee in the building. Showing love, Milwaukee. Peter Tonic. Shout out to Milwaukee. by next couple. So guys, basically I'm going to jump down the rabbit hole to figure out what district is what, when's the next election, and if we got pro crypto candidates or not. And we're not going to go much deeper than that. We're like, oh no, vote for this person, vote for, you know. But I am kind of curious. Unleash the full potential of blockchain technology with Stacks. Now available on XRPayNet. Stacks. The first multi-token soft staking platform on the XRPL STX. Powered by Xscape NFT. Big things cooking, American Tarmacker. Yeah, big things cooking. And we're out of here right now. Oh yeah, I hope you guys have the best Friday ever. Thank you. Oh, matter of fact, I'm so glad I remember this. Shout out to 𝕤𝕚𝕟𝕚𝕚, the hodler, Crypto Sharon. Thank you so much, Sharon. XRP Agent, Dan 888, Crypto Sharon, Empower All for Living, 68J. Thank you guys that donated. This was like super chat some day before. I really appreciate it. Helps out the channel in a big way. I'm very, very grateful. Helps out in a very big way. I never imagined in a million years that, you know, that all this would have been unfolding as far as like YouTube and just crypto news and, you know. So thank you so much for all the love over the years, guys. You've helped out in a very, very big way. And I hope everybody has the best Friday ever. Lower level, Michael Gray. Guys, check out our Discord. Lord Mike put some major work into that Discord. We got a Telegram, a Discord, and the Bullish Family's Global. Congrats, Dr. Sheba, on the wedding. Have a good day, Miss J. Kills. About to boom soon. Staring out a bullish window. X-Ron P. Oh, thank you big time, X-Ron. We're just getting started like an intro. You say 589, hold on. Where's Joe Cats at? We're about to boom soon. I got the beat on there too, hold on. It's gonna go perfect with the 589 picture. Oh, there it is, huh? David Schwartz. I swear, I was just getting gas today and saw this. Staring out my window, I got the formula.